Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting to order at 7 p.m. Welcome to the October 14th, 2025 City of Burlingame Planning Commission meeting. For all in attendance today, please note that this Planning Commission meeting is being held in person and using the Zoom webinar format. Please note that we are not accepting remote public comment during commission meetings. Agenda item number 2, roll call. The record should note that 5 members of the commission are present this evening. Commissioner Schmid is absent. Agenda item number 3, request for AB 2249 remote participation. There are no commissioners participating remotely under AB 2249. Agenda item number 4, review of agenda. Staff, are there any other changes to the agenda?
We have no changes.
Do we have any recusals? Seeing none, agenda item number 5, public comments non-agenda. Members of the public may speak about any item not on the agenda. Members of the public wishing to suggest an item for future Planning Commission agenda may do so during the public comment period. The Ralph Brown Act, the state local agency open meeting law, prohibits the Planning Commission from acting on any matter that is not on the agenda. Speakers are limited to 3 minutes each. Do we have any members of the public attending in person who wish to speak on any item that is not on our agenda? Seeing none, we'll move to agenda item number 6, consent calendar. Items on the consent calendar are considered to be routine. They are acted on simultaneously unless separate discussion and/or action is requested by the applicant, a member of the public, or a commissioner prior to the time the commission votes on the motion to adopt. This evening, we have 2 items on the consent calendar. Item 6A, approval of September 22nd, 2025 Planning Commission minutes. Item 6B, 739 Laurel Avenue. Would any member of the public or Planning Commission like to pull one of these items for discussion? None? Commissioners, any comments? Any motions?
Can we do them together?
Yes. Yep.
So I'd like to make a motion to approve item 6A, the minutes, and item 6B, whatever that address was.
739 Laurel?
Yeah.
I'll second it.
Thank you. We have a motion by Commissioner Pfaff, a second by Commissioner Lowenthal. Any discussion on the motions? May we have a roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Lowenthal.
Aye.
Commissioner Pfaff.
Aye.
Commissioner Say.
Aye.
Vice Chair Shores.
Aye.
Chair Haran.
Aye, the motion passes 5-0-0-1. Agenda item number 7, action items. Item 7A, 1033 Cortez Avenue. If you are the applicant and are attending the meeting via Zoom, please raise your hand so that we may be prepared for you to speak at the appropriate time. If possible, we ask that you also turn on your video at that time. Were any commissioners not able to visit the project site, or do any commissioners wish to note any ex parte communications regarding this project? Seeing none, let the record note all commissioners present have visited the site. Can we hear the staff report, please?
Yes, the original project was approved by the Planning Commission on November 12, 2024. The building permit for the new dwelling and detached ADU was issued on August 8, 2025. The proposed changes to the original approval include revised window trim throughout the dwelling, changes to several window and door sizes, reconfiguration of the stairs at the rear deck, and a minor increase to the lot coverage. All proposed changes are listed in detail in the staff report. Staff finds that the proposed changes are consistent with the previously approved design of the dwelling that was supported by the Planning Commission originally. That concludes the project introduction, and I can take questions of staff at this time.
Do we have any questions for staff? I have one question. In the staff report, it talks about the windows being true simulated divided light, but this sheet A6.1 just says simulated divided light. And I know I've been concerned walking the neighborhoods that many of the houses are putting in just simulated divided light without the exterior mullions. Is that something you can answer, or should I ask the?
So perhaps the wording should be really, instead of true simulated true divided light. Try to get that wording exactly right.
Okay.
The other difference would be the spacer bars in between, which means there isn't something going in between the window panes.
Mhm.
It's adhered to the exterior. I think this architect's done quite a bit of work in Burlingame, and I'm sure that's what they intended, and that's what we'll be checking for. But I can revise that in the conditions of approval as well to make sure that it happens.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll open the public hearing. Would the applicant please come forward and state your name and anything else you would like to add about your project?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm Elaine Lee. I'm the architect for the project. And so the project was taken over by a new owner. So most of the changes were related to some floor plan alterations that they wanted to make, some minor alterations to the detailing, such as adding lintels, decorative lintels across all the windows. The only window that increased in size that could possibly be argued as perhaps it impacting a neighbor is on the left side of the house, and it's separated from the adjacent neighbor by the creek, and so the windows are at the stairs, and the house across the way is like 40 feet away from those windows. Regarding the grids, yes, it was our intention that they would be grids on the outside, inside, with also the spacer bar between the panes of glass. So we believe that the proposed alterations are still consistent with the originally approved project, and I'm available for any questions if you have any for me.
Thank you. Any questions for the applicant?
I just acoustically, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Were you saying that the stair window was enlarged? Is that what you meant?
Yes.
Yes.
So if the staff could just go to that page, that would be great.
6.2. There you go. The lower left.
Okay. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay, thank you very much.
Any other questions for the applicant? Thank you. Do we have any members of the public attending in person who wish to speak on this item? Please note that speakers are limited to 3 minutes each. Seeing none, I'm going to close the public hearing. Commissioners, comments? Commissioner Say?
Sorry, my thing is stuck back there. Yeah, I think the edits and revisions all seem very reasonable and kind of in line with, some floor plan edits and such. And I think that the stairwell windows that increased a bit in glazing seems in line with some of the proposals that we see these days. Is not a full 2-story tall window, so I can accept that change. I also wanted to just commend the applicant for putting together very very easy to read elevations with the originally approved elevations above the now proposed revised elevations. So that made it very easy to review and compare and contrast. And so I think it's very nice, and I can see moving this forward. We're approving it.
Thank you.
I agree. I think that the changes actually, are really quite nice. They've been a positive edit of the detailing, and good job. Thank
Do we have a motion? Sorry.
you.
I move that we approve this project as per the conditions of the staff report and per the resolutions.
Second.
Okay, I'll second it. I'll second.
Thank you. I have a motion by Commissioner Say, a second by Commissioner Pfaff. Any discussion on the motion? May we have a roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Lowenthal,
Aye.
Commissioner Pfaff,
Aye.
Commissioner Say,
Aye.
Vice Chair Shores,
Aye.
Chair Haran.
Aye. The motion passes 5-0-0-1. An action by the Planning Commission is appealable to the City Council within 10 days of the Planning Commission's action. If the Planning Commission's action has not been appealed or called up for review by the City Council by 5 p.m. on the 10th day, the action becomes final. In order to be effective, appeals must be in writing and must be accompanied by an appeal fee of $924, which includes noticing costs. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Agenda item number 8, study session. Item 8A, 50 Broderick Road. Were any commissioners not able to visit the project site, or do any commissioners wish to note any ex parte communications regarding this project? Let the record note that all commissioners present have visited the project site. Can we hear the staff report, please?
The subject property is located at the end of the Broderick Road cul-de-sac. The applicant proposes an interior remodel of the existing two-story commercial building and to restripe the existing parking lot for the proposed large-scale commercial recreation use, which is an indoor ski instruction and training facility. The existing floor area and footprint will remain the same. The proposed commercial recreation use, called Metro Slopes, offers indoor ski instruction, ski simulation, ski treadmills, and associated fitness training where visitors are active participants. The facility will serve both beginner, intermediate, and professional athletes. The proposed hours of operation for the business are 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week, and the applicant anticipates the heaviest use of the facility in the evening hours from 5 to 9 p.m. The parking requirement for the proposed large-scale commercial recreation use is 43 spaces, and the existing parking layout meets this requirement. However, the applicant proposes to restripe the existing parking lot, so there will be a total of 70 parking spaces provided. Staff has recommended that the applicant revitalize the landscaping in the front setback as it's deteriorated over time. The applicant has noted that this information will be submitted with the building permit. That concludes the staff report, and I can take questions at this time.
Do we have any questions for staff? Seeing none, I'm going to open the public hearing. Would the applicant please come forward and state your name and anything else you would like to add about your project?
I think I have the applicant available here to speak. Joe Camarata?
Yes, I'm not the applicant. I'm the real estate agent on the transaction.
Is the applicant present this evening? Or were they intending to be?
That I don't know.
So the commission can still review the application and proceed with questions and comments, and those will get in the minutes and forwarded to the applicant.
Okay.
We'll keep an eye on the attendee list and see if they pop up. But yeah, you can proceed, take public comment and yeah.
Okay, thank you. Do we have any members of the public attending in person who wish to speak on this item? Please note that speakers are limited to 3 minutes each. None? We only have one person who could possibly speak. I'm going to close the public hearing. Commissioners, comments?
Well, I appreciate that the staff has asked for revitalization of the landscaping because it looks kind of bleak out there. So I think that's a really great idea. Thank you.
No, it's an interesting reuse of a warehouse out there. There's a lot of them that seem less than fully utilized. So it'll be a very interesting addition to a very varied commercial landscape. So
Yep.
no problem.
I agree. I think it's It's definitely an interesting business proposal. The only question I was going to ask the applicant is there's a shared driveway with a loading dock. And I just felt like that could be a safety concern if there's a semi backing up into that loading dock as people are coming in and out of this sports complex. So I didn't know if there was signage or a curb or something that could separate it, because right now the driveway is completely shared between the two. But maybe that could be noted.
Yep, we'll note that the applicant can provide a response and also possibly add those notes, how they want to resolve that on the plan.
And I'm happy for staff or traffic to comment on it.
My only comment was there ever a plan or a future plan to have some sort of food and beverage service? Because it doesn't seem like there's anything at all. Not that it has to, but usually a gym of this size would have something. But
Heck, they are across the street from Ghirardelli. No, Guitard.
Guitard.
Excuse me, Guitard.
they're going to be
I mean, the smell is
salivating.
wonderful. They'll be salivating.
Otherwise, I don't have much issue with a revitalization of a bleak warehouse. So yeah.
Okay, do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to move this project forward to consent because this is design.
Yeah, I mean, it's a conditional use permit. It is a study session. Because the applicant did not attend and because you have some questions, you probably would want to consider moving it to action.
Okay.
And have the applicant given an opportunity to respond to those, in addition to providing information or revising the plans.
Makes sense. I'll revise. I'll make a motion to move this project to action as per the staff report. Yeah.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you. We have a motion by Commissioner Lowenthal and a second by Commissioner Say. May we please, any discussion on the motion? May we have a roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Lowenthal,
Aye.
Commissioner Pfaff,
Aye.
Commissioner Say,
Aye.
Vice Chair Shores,
Aye.
Chair Haran.
Aye. This motion passes 5-0-0-1, and the action is not appealable. Agenda item number 9, staff commission reports. Are there any commissioners' reports? Staff? Oh, no. Okay. Staff, do you have anything to share?
Just wanted to share that Etta forwarded you an email regarding a planning commissioners training on climate resilience. That's coming up on Wednesday, October 29th. The workshop takes place from 6 to 7:30 and dinner will be served starting at 5:30. So if you didn't receive it, let me know. I can forward that email to you again. It's going to be held at the One Shoreline offices in San Mateo, so not too far from here. And again, dinner will be provided. That's all I had.
Can I ask one thing? So I noticed that future agenda items have disappeared from the agenda, right? I don't know if that was just a oversight or.
No, I believe that was done when we redid the planning commission procedures
Oh,
couple
I do.
ago.
Okay, I don't remember it, but that's okay. I believe you.
You can bake it into your commissioner report if you want.
I can, yeah. Well, I do have I do want to ask something, and I am not having an appropriate place to put it. I'll just put it here. So these meetings, thank goodness, they've been short, but they provide an opportunity maybe to add on some other important items. And I know we're going to be dealing with the standards issue at some point, and I would feel like it might be a good use of time maybe to, I don't know if you want to put in a study session form or whatever. I think it'd be really sad to get up against the wire and have not had a conversation amongst us. Sure, we all have opinions about the direction we want to go on some of these items, because at least for me personally, I'm worried about being handed a draft from another city somewhere that we're supposed to make comments on, and that's fine, but I feel like it would be nice to start from kind of a ground zero make it really Burlingame centric. And so I just think having the shorter agendas might just an accident maybe, but it would be nice if we could use some of the time to kind of dig into some issues that, you know, we want to talk about rather than waiting too long. So it's just a suggestion, but
You were referring to the objective design standard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we've been thinking about that. It could end up on our work plan for next year.
Mhm.
So, you know, that's something that staff will start working on, and then depending on, you know, what we envision the process to look like, you know, we'll fold in the study session, or we have to kind of plan for that. But yeah, it has been on our minds as well, and it may end up on our work plan for next year.
Okay.
We've got a lot of things going.
I know you do. And
So-
my intent was not to make pressure. It's just, I know, I just, when we feel rushed, it's just like half baked. And I think it would be, it's so important. I think it really would be good to spend some meaningful time on it. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Is there a list of, because I know over the last couple of years, we've raised some topics that we had questions about or wanted further study. I think one was, just off the top of my head, the stucco education so that we could be more intelligent in describing stucco. Is there something like that those report outs could be ready? And when we have a short agenda, we could slot them in. So to Commissioner Pfaff's point, to just kind of spread that out across the year.
Sure, yeah. I mean, as staff, we take in your requests, and we need to discuss them with the director and just see what kind of information can be gathered. So we do have those things in mind, and yeah, we'll need to meet with her and see kind of how we want to approach those items.
Okay.
Because I know perhaps we won't be able to address every item, but and some of those items may be addressed through the zoning code updates and things. But yeah, we'll definitely keep that in mind and bring those back.
Great. Anything else? The meeting is adjourned at 7:22 PM.
All right.
On a record.